Here's a full 1600-word article you can use for your YouTube video description. I've written it in a natural, story-like style without headings, so it flows smoothly and engages learners. Learning English can be fun, exciting, and full of new opportunities. For many beginners, one of the best ways to start speaking confidently is by practicing simple questions and answers. Every language begins with small steps, and for English learners, asking and answering questions is one of the most natural ways to improve fluency. When you think about real-life conversations, they are often built around short questions and simple answers. That is why practicing everyday dialogues helps you gain confidence, improve listening skills, and learn how to respond naturally. In this article, we are sharing 200 English questions and answers that are perfect for beginners, kids, and anyone who wants to practice spoken English in an easy and enjoyable way. Imagine you are meeting a new friend. The first thing you might ask is, "What is your name?" And your friend might answer, "My name is Ali." Simple, right? That's how conversations begin. Another common question is, "How are you?" And the answer could be, "I'm fine, thank you," or, "I'm good, how about you?" These short exchanges may feel basic, but they are the building blocks of fluent communication. When children and beginners practice them regularly, they slowly develop the habit of speaking English naturally without hesitation. Now think about school life. A student may ask, "Where is your school?" And another might reply, "My school is near the park." A teacher may ask, "Did you do your homework?" And the student can say, "Yes, I did," or, "No, I forgot." These are small but powerful dialogues. Practicing them daily helps learners understand how to use English in real situations. That is why many parents and teachers love teaching children through question and answer exercises. They are interactive, fun, and easy to remember. Let's also talk about family. A child might ask, "Do you have a brother?" And the answer could be, "Yes, I have one brother," or, "No, I don't have a brother." Another common question is, "How many sisters do you have?" And the answer might be, "I have 2 sisters." By practicing such family-related questions, learners not only improve their English but also learn how to talk about their personal lives. This makes conversations feel real and meaningful. Daily life is full of opportunities to use English questions and answers. For example, when going shopping, you can ask, "How much is this?" And the shopkeeper will answer, "It's $5. When traveling, you may ask, "Where is the bus stop?" And someone will answer, "It's across the street." At a restaurant, you can ask, "Can I have a glass of water?" And the waiter may reply, "Yes, here you go." These practical conversations prepare learners for everyday experiences. The more they practice, the more confident they become. For beginners, even simple questions like, "What is your favorite color?" can open the door to longer conversations. The answer might be, "My favorite color is blue." Then, the speaker can continue with, "What about you?" And the conversation grows naturally. This is why children enjoy these exercises so much. They start with one small question and suddenly find themselves in a friendly chat. It's interactive learning at its best. Health is another important topic where question and answer practice can be useful. Imagine someone saying, "I have a headache." A friend may ask, "Do you want some water?" Or, "Do you need medicine?" Learning such health-related questions prepares learners to talk about their problems clearly. For example, "What's wrong with you?" And the answer could be, "I have a cold." Another common exchange is, "Are you feeling better?" With the reply, "Yes, I'm feeling much better now." These practical conversations are not only good for language learning but also important for real-life communication. Children often love practicing with fun questions like, "What is your favorite animal?" And the answer could be, "My favorite animal is a dog." Another one could be, "Do you like ice cream?" With the answer, "Yes, I love ice cream." By practicing such light-hearted dialogues, learning becomes a game rather than a boring task. That is why teachers encourage using playful questions in classrooms. Kids learn faster when they are having fun. For older learners or adults, practicing questions about hobbies and interests can be very useful. For example, "What do you like to do in your free time?" And the answer might be, "I like reading books," or, "I like playing football." Another question is, "Do you watch movies?" And the answer could be, "Yes, I watch movies on weekends." These exchanges help learners practice vocabulary related to hobbies, sports, and entertainment, making conversations more interesting. Work and jobs are another area where questions and answers are important. Imagine an interview situation where someone asks, "What is your job?" And the answer is, "I am a teacher." Another common question is, where do you work? And the answer might be, I work in a bank. Practicing such job-related questions helps learners prepare for real-life conversations in professional settings. Asking about the weather is also very common in English-speaking countries. People often say, how's the weather today? And the reply could be, it's sunny, or, it's raining. Another variation is it cold outside? With the answer, yes, it's very cold. These simple exchanges are useful because small talk about the weather is a natural part of daily conversation. Travel and directions are also popular topics. You might ask, where are you from? And the answer could be, I'm from Pakistan. Another useful question is, how do I get to the station? With the reply, go straight and turn left. Such conversations are very practical for travelers who want to ask for help in English-speaking countries. Food is another fun topic. You can ask, what is your favorite food? And the answer could be, my favorite food is pizza. Another question is, do you like fruits? And the answer might be, yes, I like apples and bananas. These questions not only improve English vocabulary but also teach learners how to talk about what they like or dislike. By practicing 200 different questions and answers across topics like family, school, health, hobbies, food, and travel, learners build a strong foundation in English speaking. The best part is that these conversations are short and simple, making them easy to remember. When practiced daily, they become part of everyday speech. This is how beginners move from learning single words to speaking in full sentences confidently. The journey of learning English is like learning to ride a bicycle. At first, it feels difficult, but with daily practice, it becomes natural. Question and answer exercises are like training wheels that help you balance. Slowly, you begin to ride confidently on your own. Every small dialogue you practice is a step toward fluency. Children love practicing through games and stories. Parents can create fun activities like asking questions during dinner time or while traveling. For example, a parent might ask, what did you do at school today? And the child can answer, I played with my friends. These small conversations build confidence without making children feel like they are studying. For adults, practicing with a friend or a language partner is very effective. You can take turns asking each other questions like, what time do you wake up? And the answer might be, I wake up at 7 o'clock. Another useful exchange is, do you drink tea or coffee? With the reply, I drink tea every morning. Such conversations feel natural and practical. Listening is just as important as speaking. When you hear questions and answers, try to repeat them aloud. This helps train your ear to understand spoken English and your mouth to pronounce words clearly. Watching videos, listening to stories, and practicing aloud every day will make you more fluent. The secret to success is consistency. Practicing 5 or 10 questions daily is better than studying a long list once a week. Small, regular steps bring big results over time. Soon, you will notice that you can answer questions without thinking too much, and you can also ask questions confidently. This is the true sign of progress in language learning. Learning English should never feel boring. That's why we have prepared 200 fun, simple, and practical questions and answers for learners of all ages. They are designed to be interactive, enjoyable, and easy to remember. Whether you are a parent teaching your child, a student practicing at school, or an adult learner improving your skills, these dialogues will help you take your English to the next level. So let's practice together. Ask questions, give answers, repeat them aloud, and enjoy the process. Every time you practice, you are one step closer to fluency. Remember, English is not just about grammar or big words, it is about communication. The more you practice speaking, the better you become. With 200 simple questions and answers, you now have the perfect tool to make learning English fun, easy, and exciting. Sparkle's word count. Approximately 1,610 words. Would you like me to also create a list of 200 short Q&A examples like a practice script that you can include separately in your video or as a downloadable PDF for learners?